Hello. As the word landscape means all the perceptible features of land, our project EnergyScape tries to represent energy as perceptible features of housing and a source of monumental space for everyone. So what is EnergyScape? It begins with the interaction of humans and natural elements, the earth, the sun, water, and the all. Since energy comes in all shapes and forms, we'd like to define EnergyScape as a new interaction of adaptation and coexistence between humans and natural elements. But how can we appreciate these EnergyScape? Let's talk about the starting point of idea. This glass box accumulates the heat from sun like a greenhouse. If we make a chimney and houses next to the chimney, then the chimney effect will suck the warm air from the glass box, which is called heat energy boxes, and the houses will be warmed. In the winter, ice is made at the pond, and the residents carry the ice to be stored in the basement, the cool energy box, to be used in the summer. Here, the same as before, the chimney will suck the cool air from the basement to the houses, and above the cool energy box will be public functions such as gymnasium, bringing people together.
So now moving on the master plan, it's important to remember the access toward the city center. Closer context is considered for density of building and their relationships. Buffer is created to give a sense of protection from the busy street. Housing is placed, creating an open space, allowing the view to Astana city center. In the open space, 1-story boxes are placed for natural energy and also social space. The second glass box is built on top of the housing to sustain the chimney effect. Boxes are either heating or cooling. The air from each energy box reaches the room by this system. So there are three layers to the master plan. First, landscape enhances activities outside, such as a pond for ice, as a pool during summer. Second, building volumes, housing, energy boxes. And lastly, chimneys installed into housing. And energy boxes will have public functions and energy functions. So the energy boxes serve not only for energy purposes, but serve also as a place to gather people.
Now, housing for EnergyScape. Just like the master plan, housing is composed of 3 layers. First, skin, second, utility, and third, social space along chimney. Let's introduce some belts to make the zoning. Balcony as outer buffer and utility like a servant. Then we divide them into several apartments. The unique shape of chimney in common living room creates a space for families and neighbors to interact. This common living room is connected to individual living rooms. This concept is flexible, giving diverse typology with bigger scale, applying the same concept. This is the ground floor plan, a large common space connecting outside and inside. First floor has housing on the 3 sides. 4 sides of housings and centralized common space. The last typology, 4 sides of housings and diagonal common space, giving large social space for everyone. This shows the diagonal common space and the translucent chimney brings in the natural light.
So, technically, the cool and heating air is delivered to each flat. The flow begins inside of chimney skins, sucked out from the kitchen cabinet, then toward the inside of the chimney. The rooftop glass box creates no energy, but the accumulation of heat breeds chimney effect, and the warmth and space acting as a social quality. So, the wooden vertical louver acts as a buffer with the light, wind, and privacy, and also gives a diversity in the facade with different seasons. So, for us, the EnergyScape is a new way of integrating energy and community, moreover enhancing the experience of nature of Astana. Thank you.
Hiroyuki Tsukoi and Jean-Baptiste Serran, Finland, third prize. 46 comes from Estonia. The first prize winner are Lizzie Soman and Katarina Verde.
Come on, a warm applause for the youngest architect that participates to the student contest. Come on, we are having with us an architect of 7 months.